mean, how important, is a trip, a camp like this, for the team?
Yeah, no, very important. I think the boys to get around the communities here in Port Pirie and the wider communities as well, and engage with them, and yeah, they would love to have us out here. And I know when I was in school, when teams would come over and help us out and come and engage with us, it was always one of the best days. So
you'd be playing in the system one day and you'd be doing the same thing. Would you believe it?
Probably not at that time, but yeah, it's pretty special to be here and doing that stuff now.
Dylan touched on the camaraderie that these sort of trips build. How important is that? Obviously you've had quite a few new players coming in. You've got Alex here. How have those boys sort of blended with the group, as Alex seems like someone just sort of straight in?
Yeah, seamlessly, to be honest. Especially Nibbler, one of the more experienced heads, and he's already one of the leaders at the club now, and it's really good to work off him and learn the little things he does and how he prepares for trainings and stuff like that. So yeah, those boys have come in seamlessly, and yeah, already found great connections.
How about for you this pre-season? Obviously there's a lot more options in midfield now, with the likes of James Peatling coming in, Isaac Rankin's getting more midfield time. How competitive is it trying to nail down a spot in the midfield?
Yeah, when you bring in those quality guys, it's obviously the spots for selection are going to be hard, and I think that just makes the group better as a team, and we're fighting for spots, and everyone's going to be playing on their A game every week, and yeah, especially those Nibbler and Peatling, similar position to me, but yeah, it's going to be good to work with each other and fight for those spots.
How important a hit out's like tomorrow then when you're trying to prove your worth?
Yeah, it definitely is important. It's a bit funny versing your teammates though, and bumping each other and off the ball and stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be a big hit out for the selection going into the Pracky games and round one. So.
Has Nixie kind of highlighted a couple of areas, on your game that you need to kind of hit or improve on to try and nail down a spot?
Yeah, definitely. I think the main one was fitness over the pre-seasons, and I finally got together a full pre-season, which out of my 4 years is the only one I've pretty much done more than 90%. So body's feeling really good, and I've improved in that space and in the gym, and then also just trying to play a variety of positions, especially at AFL level, and being able to play that forward role and mid role. So yeah.
What's been key to your added fitness? Because it's been, we've been watching you for a few years, and it's clearly something you've wanted to work on, and everyone's known that you've needed to work on. So what's changed?
Yeah, I guess just my body's been able to adapt to the training of AFL level. Coming in, I was really raw, and yeah, just figuring out the little things of training off other guys, like the more experienced heads, and what they do to get better and get fitter, and yeah, just learning off those boys.
Without going back too much, I remember it must have been like a 40-degree day at Richmond Oval, and Berger just had you boys doing laps, and you must have been 3 or 4 laps behind everyone else. How demoralising are days like that, and then how much does that drive you to improve your fitness?
Yeah, very demoralising days like that. It wasn't my funnest day out there, but yeah, the weather got to me a little bit, and yeah, I'm not the greatest runner, but yeah, I've obviously, those days really show how much you need to improve and get to that level of AFL fitness. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting to a point now with a good base of fitness, and going into playing AFL footy, I'm very confident with how my body's feeling.
Is there someone you've lent on in particular that's been a sort of benchmark for you to lift your fitness?
Not really lent on, but I've really spoken with Darren Burgess, and he's helped me heaps throughout the off-season, and what sort of extras I should be doing, and off-legs work and stuff like that during the off-season. So yeah, he's someone that's probably helped me a lot through that journey.
You touch on sort of the weirdness of going up against your teammates. Is there anyone you sort of dread, not so much in an ability sense, but maybe the way they crack in against you?
Oh, probably ability-wise, you hate lining up on Isaac Rankin and having to chase him all day. But I think another one, Hugh Bond, playing as a forward, and him down in the defence, he's very hard to play on, and yeah, you almost hate playing on him.
Maybe not a direct competitor for you, but I can't imagine going up against Mark Keane is too much.
Nah, not at all, especially when he gets fiery.
Cool.
Have you been to Memorial Oval yet? Have you been on the ground?
No, we haven't yet. I think we go there tonight, so we'll get a look at it. And we did drive past it before, though. It looks pretty good, Nick. So yeah, excited.
Yep. And is there much adaptation that you need to make when you're going onto an oval to play that you've never been on before?
Not really. I think you just treat it as you're playing at Adelaide Oval or at your home oval. It's not much different. They're both round, so they did the job.